A missing gold necklace has Shadrach Chaparro demanding $1,500 from Jalen Primus. But Jalen has a different take, countersuing for defamation after being accused of theft on social media.
Because the chain is gold-plated, outdated, and overrated, that's why.
I could have sent him to jail. I could have did a lot of things.
So how do I know this chain is $1,500 to begin with? Hey, you know what I got in the glove?
So look at his shoes. Do you think he can afford a $3,000 chain?
Your Honor, I'm just asking where's the chain?
The wrong and the wrong and the wrong and the wrong.
You said 500?
I said 450.
I'm sorry, Jalen.
I hope you find your chain.
One day, my...
Nah, I'm good.
I'm gonna say hours. I'm gonna say hours. It's hours.
Oh, you want to give me a lot, so let's go where you want to go with.
Court calls Chaparro versus Primus. Mr. Chaparro is suing Mr. Primus for $1,500, which is the cost of his brand new 10 carat gold necklace, which you were going to sport all around town and flash, blah, 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 blah. The only person that knew this change was purchased was Jalen, and he went with the... So basically, Mr. Chaparro, you're claiming that Mr. Primus stole a necklace from you worth $1,500. Is that the entirety of your case?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Primus, you say you didn't steal the jewelry, and you're countersuing for defamation of character as he's been posting pictures on social media with the words "Twerker thief."
Indeed.
Okay. Mr. Chaparro, your version of events?
Pretty much, he paid for gas. I paid for dinner. We went out shopping downtown. I picked up this nice chain. It's like 10 carat. Got back in the car, put the chain in the glove compartment, and we decided to go to the club. We went to the club. After the club, we came back. I chopped him home. Chain was gone.
Do you have any evidence that he took your chain?
The only fact is that, I took him to the club. We left the club. He was the only person that was there in the car. He's the only person that was there with me the whole day.
Do you have a receipt for the chain?
I have the picture of the chain, but I just turned my phone off because it was in silent.
Do you have a receipt for the chain?
My sister has a receipt. It's my sister's jewelry shop, C1 building.
It's what?
My sister's jewelry shop in C1 building.
Okay. Can you pull up a picture of the chain for me?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Primus, your series of events.
I don't recall the chain being missing at all.
Okay, do you have proof that he's been
Posting tweakers.
posting pictures on social media?
Yes, I do.
Can I see that?
If he's claiming that it's costume jewelry and he was there when he purchased it,
It's an Instagram post.
Were you there when you purchased the necklace?
I was in the shop. Yes, I was.
it's just a screenshot of a post.
Okay.
He was in the shop but didn't see the.
That definitely doesn't qualify for defamation of character. There's no picture of him. There's no last name. It could be any Jalen. It could be a Jalen from a TV show.
Now, Judge, if they're all part of the same social group, then people are gonna know who it is.
That's like my big brother.
He's like, okay, let's make it like this. He's like a young kid to me. The logical way of doing this, it just happened like Cinco de Mayo, and I could have called the police. I could have sent him to jail. I could have did a lot of things.
Now, with no evidence, you couldn't have.
You could have done anything, Judge. There's absolutely no evidence.
So I decided to take them to court.
Unless you have evidence of a crime, you have no other option.
No other option. So it's civil. So he's learning from this, from his mistakes.
I think you're learning from this.
I guess I'm learning too, Your Honor.
Judge, there's no pawn receipt. There's no.
That's the only picture I'm getting.
That's the only picture you're getting, Your Honor.
This close-up, blurry, shitty picture of a gold chain.
I mean, that's the first picture I took of the chain, and then we went to go get it in the shop.
So how do I know that this chain is $1,500 to begin with?
We could call my sister. Her name is Martha Mendoza, 5th floor, Essential Times, C1 building, downtown Miami, Florida.
Why wouldn't you have not brought her with you or brought a receipt with you?
I didn't have enough time to get...
Because the chain is gold-plated, outdated, and overrated, that's why.
Yeah, but the chain, I still would have gave it to my mother.
Where's
That's the point.
chain at, fam?
If you return the chain, I could have gave it to my mom.
Mr. Primus, if you could speak up into the mic just a little bit louder.
Your Honor, I believe he's on dope.
Aaron, I don't think that he has any claim for defamation.
Well, he absolutely has a claim for defamation, Judge. He admitted they were basically in the same social profile. So who else would know who Jalen is? Their entire network.
Your Honor.
So if he's posting that on Instagram, he's posting that on social media. Now it's out for the entire world to see and for their friend circle.
And you have no evidence that he stole your necklace whatsoever.
Your Honor, he's the only person that's in the car. He's with me when I bought the chain. We went to the club.
This is not a criminal trial.
I mean, it's not a criminal trial.
That's hearsay. I mean, circumstantial.
If the chain was left in the car when they went to the club,
Yeah, someone could have taken it when you were at the club.
No, but my windows wasn't broke. None of the cars were unlocked.
I was in the club with you the whole time.
And yes, and then when we left the club,
Yeah, did you valet your car at the club?
no, I didn't violate. This is a regular parking lot. So when we left the club, I dropped them home. It's missing. I mean, the intention was me to flash.
You could lose it. Maybe it's stuck. It could be stuck back behind the glove box for all we know. It could have fallen back.
It could have been. I searched. Now the point of the whole thing is that I could have gave it to my mother. The point of me working that whole
The
week.
point is that you could have given it to your mother?
No. The point is I was going to give it to my mother. I was going to flash it. I worked all year for it. I was going to flash it, whatever, go around with it. But the point, my intention was to give it to my mother.
So your point was to purchase this gold necklace and you were going to flash it around town, show people. Yeah. Which makes a lot of sense when you walk into a club without it.
If I'm going to flash it,
Yeah, if I'm going to flash it, I'm going to leave my glove box.
if I'm going to a club right after I bought a chain,
Hey, you know what I got in the glove? 10K.
I'd wear it here, but
Who's going to wear it? It's 10K. I mean, it's
Too heavy.
nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to flash something that small in the club. It's not big. It's not platinum. It doesn't have diamonds.
So the only claim that seems to be outstanding is that you are defaming Jalen at this point by bringing him on a TV program and calling him a thief.
I thought we were better than that, man.
Court finds that Jalen has evidence, he has credibility,
Of defamation of character?
I'm missing work for this too.
he has. Jalen, did you, at any point did you try to mitigate the situation with Mr. Shapiro, or?
One of the first instances of me knowing about the situation was this text message right here. Other than that, I was not known that his chain was either missing or stolen.
Okay.
Dude, it's not up to my client to have to repay somebody for losing a necklace.
He could have returned it to the pawn. He could have returned it to the shop. That's all I know.
I mean, I don't got no insurance on it. There's no insurance. I can't.
So look at his shoes. Do you think he can afford a $3,000 chain?
Does your client have any damages due to the defamation of character?
You don't need damages to prove defamation of character, Judge.
I'm just asking because of the amount.
It's your reputation in the neighborhood. That's priceless.
But he doesn't have.
But has that text negatively impacted you in any way?
It may in the future. Strongly, I'm a certified home inspector, and
So we're not gonna say there's any active damages.
Well, people have seen it, right?
But it's no damages now, Your Honor.
so I'm pretty sure people have thinking badly of me,
Okay.
and that hurts my reputation.
I think that's worth the same claim that he made against him, $1,500.
Okay, your reputation is hurt. Okay, cool.
You're supposed to be my big brother, fam.
And this is why I took you to court.
Mr. Shapiro, unfortunately, and you have no evidence. You do have some credibility. No, you don't.
So where's the chain? Your Honor. I'm just asking, where's the chain?
Chain that could have just.
You're just all in the wrong, and the wrong, and the wrong, and the wrong, and the wrong.
I mean, Your Honor, I searched my car back and forth, the glove compartment, and then
Mr. Primus, however, is not in the wrong and is clearly going to be entitled to something. Court recommends a judgment to Mr. Primus for $400.
I'm also missing work, Your Honor. I pressure wash on the side. Besides me working at Five Guys, because I flip burgers on the side. I'm a manager there. I'm missing work at pressure washing. I had 2 jobs lined up. That's a few $100s each.
It's a baseless accusation, Judge. He's just now drug his name through the mud, not only on social media, but on a TV show.
I had to drive all the way out here to come and defend myself on something.
Well, I think the TV show has redeemed his reputation more than it's hurt it.
Okay, so what's your counteroffer?
Judge, what about $750? That's half the price of the chain that he alleges my client stole with 0 evidence, plus the time he's missing from work, plus if his boss finds out about this and finds out that he's been accused of a crime.
And that's just the risk I'm still taking.
I give him $450.
Your Honor, I think being on the TV show has not harmed his reputation in any way. I think it's repaired his reputation. I don't feel that moving, I understand he missed work, but what he did by coming on the show is probably mitigated any of the damage that was done because he's proven that he had nothing to do with it.
That's inaccurate. Judge, like we all know, innocent until proven guilty. We know, I think about the countless cases where people have been found not guilty, yet their reputations are ruined for their life.
Judge, don't be like other court cases where we're guilty until proven innocent. Be different.
That's true. I can award you $450.
You said 500?
I said $450. When it comes to the matter, Mr. Shapiro, I'm going to give you $150 credit for time on your judgment. We can take it as debt, or we can schedule you a date to enter jail for the remaining balance.
I'm going to jail.
What jail dates do we have?
The 23rd and 24th.
Do you want to come in the 23rd or the 24th at 1 p.m.?
24 for 1 p.m.
What's that?
The 24th, 1 p.m. sounds great, Your Honor.
24th at 1 p.m. Will allow you to repay your debt of the $400 in addition to walking out of the jail with money in your pocket.
Well,
What's
I'm sorry,
that?
Jalen. No, I was just gonna tell him I'm sorry.
You can tell I'm sorry.
It's all good, fam.
It's all good. Thanks.
I hope you find your chain.
I hope I find it too.
What's the rate?
That should be worth something, Judge.
What's that?
That should be worth something.
Well, we're gonna consider the rate that you're gonna get for being in jail. I recommend the standard rate. 6 days.
I agree.
6 days?
6 days, and you'll.
You wanna speak up for him?
Speak up for him.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. 6 days, and he'll walk out with $400 in his pocket, and have your debt paid back.
I don't want to overstep, Judge, but he did apologize. He accepted his apology. I think that's worth at least one.
I think it's Well, I was a lot lower than that before.
How about a day
5 days?
1 day,
and a half?
no, 5 days. That's the max.
Can the minimum be 3?
No, 5 days, and he walks out with 4.
I tried, fam.
Yeah, you know, he tried, but it's okay.
You accept that offer?
Nah, I'm good.
You don't accept that offer?
5 days in jail? I mean, give me 10. I'll take a lot.
What's that?
Give me 10. I'm like, since we go all in, I'm the wrong guy.
I don't think you want more time.
All right, we might as well get more. He's trying to get a little bit.
So you understand the way Dutchbury Jail works?
No, you want to give me a lot, so let's go where you want to go.
No. The way Dutchbury Jail works is the maximum you're going to get for walking out of that jail, when you walk out of the jail, you're going to walk out with $400 in your pocket, and his debt's now paid, right? Because I paid him your debt. Right. So you're going to walk out of jail with $400. Now, how many hours it takes you to walk out of jail is a whole nother game, right? So that's why I said I recommend 5 hours.
Days.
I'm going to say hours. It's hours. All right. That's just hours.
All right, your judge, I'll take 5 hours.
And that's great, because normally that'd be a 10-hour sentence.
Judge, but make sure the record reflects it's 450, not 400.
Or 50.
I'll do 50 push-ups for an extra 50.
Fine, 450, but then 6 hours.
That's nothing. I eat that
All right.
with the sandwich.
75 on the rate. Release someone, put him back in. All right. 150 credits served plus the jail time. Thank you.
How did you feel about the ruling today?
I mean, it's probably true. I did definitely his character. He's not gonna probably put him through a whole ring of fire all day.